Hey, yo, what's going on? This is Swish and Flow Podcast. This is your boy, P+. We got BY.
Howdy.
We got Lee.
What is going on, y'all?
And Jay is out with his poodle, doing poodle things. Big boss poodle things, man.
Baby girl.
Is it a girl?
Yep.
Oh, it is. Okay, sorry. Did I make it sound like a guy?
No.
Oh, okay.
Boss
okay.
woman. The boss woman doing boss things.
But shout outs to Jay. He's off. But guys, it's another week in the NBA, and normally we got a haters corner in the Flow segment, but today I think we got a haters corner in the Swish segment. This is gonna be interesting because this is a first, right? This is a first, and
That's right.
and I think this is all you, Lee, because
It's on me.
yeah, it's all you because
What are we? What
hates
yeah.
What are we chatting about? What are we chatting about?
But what's up with your boy Zach Lowe? Was it Zach Lowe or Lowe?
Zach Lowe.
Don't
Zach Lowe.
don't make me bang the table, because when I hear this, guys, I want to punch someone in the face, because this guy, watching one of his talk show, or I don't know, one of his talk show, he was featured in one of the.
He's on the jump.
On the jump, yeah, and he's also in other things too, I think, right?
Well, he has his own podcast.
Yeah, and I can't stand his analysis. I can't stand what he has to say. I don't even like how he looks, man. Like, whenever...
You don't like how he looks.
Nothing personal, but like the way he talks, very condescending to his people that...
Wait, Zach Lowe
Lowe.
is
The way he talks to you and the way he looks at you, like he knows it all. Like he knows it all, or he talks like he knows, like he's been around for so long, and he talks like he's always right.
Wait, hold on. Is he the fat guy, or is he
No.
the...
That's Brian Windhorse.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Brian
sorry,
Windhorse,
yeah,
yeah.
okay. So
You don't
I have
know?
hate for him.
No, Brian Windhorse, he does talk like he knows it all. He's like, I follow LeBron. Every time I follow LeBron since his high school days, he always says that. But the way he says it is okay. Like he's humble about it, right?
Yeah.
But
No,
Zach Lowe, the way he talks, like he dismisses the other person's analysis or their take. And
oh, okay.
yeah, like
Okay.
and a lot of the times, I think partially is because he's a hater of LeBron and the Lakers, and he always doesn't give like.
That's why you hate.
But also when it comes to, like, he doesn't go for like the underdog, right? When it comes to the underdog, he doesn't promote the underdog teams or players and.
Oh, so you're saying he's like you? He only promotes the teams that are contenders. And
No.
Yeah.
I mean, like the way he just mostly the reason the animosity I have towards Zach Lowe is his demeanor, the way he talks, the way he just dismisses the other people on the show.
I'm just because I've seen him on ESPN, and he doesn't sound dismissive.
Look at the way he talks next time. When someone says something, he'll just shake his head and like very subtly, and then he'll just like
maybe
dismiss you.
because he's right.
Are you talking about like this is how he appears on the show, like The Jump or whatever, right?
Right.
Which a lot of the times these shows are about having your hot take.
Okay.
Right? You need a hot
So
take,
it's
yeah.
kind of encouraged to be like that.
No, but he's in the wrong industry, man. Like when someone said, okay, like for example, Stephen A, right? Stephen A, he'll get heated with Jalen Rose, right? And when they talk, right, they at least acknowledge each other. They're not dismissing, and then the one is not trying to act like they know more than the other.
What are you talking about? Stephen A. Smith makes sure that he knows more than you.
No, but the thing is, when he's talking, he doesn't act like, he'll just like,
He shouts at you.
He'll shout, but the thing is, he's still not. There's a difference between shouting and then there's a difference between being condescending. And Zach Lowe just appears, and just the vibe that I get from him is that he's just condescending. Next time you guys watch him, watch the way he appears on the screen. I can't stand him.
I think I've gotten to the bottom of this. I think it's because he doesn't just watch the box scores.
No.
That's why
He
he
actually knows a lot.
No.
I follow Zach Lowe a lot. I actually listen to his podcast. I listen to him a lot.
Worst.
He is regarded as one of the smartest reporters, or not reporters, more
analytics, because he looks at the analytics a lot.
Yeah, because he's not really a reporter. He's an analytics guy.
See?
He's one of the more
knowledgeable,
the well regarded.
Okay.
So people looked to him for his analysis.
Okay.
He's really good with that. Doesn't mean that he's always right, but he's actually very good at his job.
And that probably clarifies why I feel like he thinks he's all that, because
That's fair.
He can say, oh, well, look at the numbers and everything. Like, yeah, numbers is one thing, box score is one thing, but the thing is, like, you don't have to come off and be like, yeah, this is also a game, right? This is also, people also like put some emotions to not just the numbers, right? Just, oh, look at the numbers, and then win shares and statistics and all that kind of stuff. Like, show some emotions to yourself, like when you're talking, and don't talk like you're all that in a bag of chips. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Just don't act like you're all that, man. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
But for TV, that is what gets you on
when
TV.
I see this guy, I just want to punch the TV, or either I just turn off the TV or my on my phone. What am I saying to you? I don't want to watch TV.
What about Stephen A?
Stephen A, no, but the thing is with Stephen A, he's more of an entertainer. He actually has emotions. Like, he doesn't act like he's all that. There's a difference between acting like you're all that and then just being confident. Stephen A is just confident, right? He's an entertainer.
I don't know if
he's confident.
I don't know if he's confident.
Okay,
right?
I think I get it, because
There's arrogance. There's a difference between arrogance and confident. And arrogance is Zach Lowe. Confidence is Stephen A, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think with Stephen A, you kind of get he's kind of in on the joke.
Yeah, I was gonna say
he knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
like he's
Stephen A.
He's
Stephen
being
A.
He's a very hot taker for the sake of doing it, because that's what he does. That's his shtick. That's his he's a clown, right? But he performs.
He's the court jester.
He's a court jester. He does this purposely, knowing. And I get like when with Zach Lowe, maybe he knows things, but he's not playing to a crowd per se. He just does it, and there could be a little.
I'm surprised you don't like this guy.
Zach Lowe's like a nerd in high school that they think that they're all that.
No,
like, they know their stuff. Like, for example, if you want to compare, I would prefer to listen to Adrian Wojnarowski. I don't actually. Here's my one other, just kind of like sidestep to another kind of haters corner.
Yeah.
Is the Woj bomb. Oh my gosh! When I hear Woj bomb, Woj bomb. He's gonna be reporting something like. Calm yourself. Like, you came from Yahoo. Okay, Adrian, you came from Yahoo. Nobody cares about Yahoo. Okay, so just calm yourself. But at least when he reports, very humble, very calm. He doesn't talk like he's all that.
He's on
you
LeBron's
compare to Zach
payroll.
Lowe, he talks like it's just very, very condescending,
So
man.
you
But they
hate
have
the tone.
both of them have different roles.
Yeah.
Adrian Woj.
He's
He's not an analysis person.
Yeah, he just reports.
He actually, his analysis is really, really bad.
Yeah.
I would not
He's a
listen
reporter.
to him.
He's a
I don't
reporter.
listen to him talk. But he's one of the best in the business in reporting and getting scoops.
Yeah, finding out.
And so that's why there's the Woj bomb. I know you hate on that, but the thing is, it's not that. It's
what
not that.
the F is Woj bomb? Get out of here.
But he didn't come up with that. People came up with that because it's when
he drops
news.
Yeah.
It's like a bomb because
okay, it's a bomb. Okay, let me clap for you. Let me clap for you.
he drops it before anybody else. So that's
I get it, but it just sounds lame, man. It just sounds lame. I got a two for one haters corner today for you guys.
Oh man. Okay. Well, you know what? That's I can see you just hate the
Zach
tone.
Lowe, man. My God, I want to punch this guy's face. Honestly.
Yo, I love Zach Lowe.
Oh my God, this guy. What about you, P? You didn't give us your take.
Nah.
What about Zach Lowe?
I mean, I see. I was gonna say I think you should like him because he tells it like it is.
No, but
That's your style, man.
I like it when people tell like it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But the thing is, just don't come off like you're like you know it all, right? Just don't come off like that. When you come off like that and like you dismissing one person when someone has to say something, it's actually very like it really irritates me. It really like very no, there's no empathy to the other person's analysis. Like, you think you know it all? Calm yourself.
What if
What
if the other person's analysis was trash?
That's fine, but don't come off like you know it. Like, okay, you're right. So then, maybe help the other person that's giving that trash analysis. Help them understand. If you're the analysis guy, help the other person understand.
No.
That's
Right?
not TV.
That's not TV. Yeah,
This is not TV. especially when
you guys know TV. You guys talking like you guys know TV.
No, they're not. They're not meant. They're not.
And that's exactly why my beef towards Zach Lowe is like because yeah, whether it's not for TV or whether it's for TV or not for TV, just the way he comes off. Like if I'm working with this guy, I'll tell the director, producer, don't put me in the same set as this guy.
Yeah, well, again, like for TV, you need the personalities, right? Mm-hmm. And you need at least one analytical guy on there to kind of give the real.
Everyone's talking, everyone's flowing, and then once Zach Lowe starts talking, it's just like everyone's on this level, and then suddenly he's just like a bump on the road kind of feel.
No, that's fine because he's better at writing than actually being on TV. He's not a very good TV
and that's
guy.
what he needs to do. He needs to stay off the air. And he just produce his articles and whatever he does.
I kind of like Brian Windhorst though.
I like him. I don't mind him. I don't mind him.
I love him. He's so humble. He's such a humble.
Yeah, see? Thank you.
He's so humble. He's just sitting around. He's just like, yeah, LeBron. Like the way his tone is very
exactly. See,
he's like,
thank you, P.
Like, LeBron's such a good guy. Like, I've been following LeBron.
He's on LeBron's payroll.
That's unbelievable. And
he's part of the clutch crew.
Oh, maybe. I don't know if he is, but he definitely
Zach Lowe, he thinks he's all down in a bag of chips.
He's had his back for a long time for sure. But
so, like, who are your favorite analysts or analysts?
Oh, you guys are gonna hate my pick here. Steven. No, not Stephen A. Skip Bayless.
No, that's the worst. That's where I say arrogance.
No.
Without knowledge.
I don't think he's arrogant. I don't think that's the right word to put towards Skip Bayless. I think Skip Bayless, if anything, he's actually like a self-professed type of hate. I think he's a hater because look, he even came out.
That's perfect. That's exactly
came out and said he actually admitted, like after 2-3 years after, with Kawhi, right? He would always say number two, that number 2 on the Spurs, number 2 on the Spurs, and then. That one day, I remember watching the show on First Take or on Undisputed. He's like, oh, okay. After so many years, I'm now gonna say his name.
He's forgiven him. Yeah,
he's forgiven him. So it's not really arrogant. He's just more of a hater, and he won't give credit. He won't give credit to LeBron. When LeBron is doing all these things, he never admits it.
You know what? He's a hater. Here's the thing I like about Skip Bayless.
He's a crybaby too, because when someone called him out, I think who was it? Was it Jalen Rose? Someone called him out on something.
I know a lot of people have called him out. A lot of people.
Someone called him out, and he was acting like a baby, like a biggest baby ever, and about his high school stats and whatnot, and. Yeah, I called him out, and he was acting like a baby. So my God!
I like Skip Bayless because number one, he's consistent. He's very, very consistent with his hate,
so he's a hater,
with his takes, with his there is so much consistency. I gotta give him credit. And then I just like him. Like, how everybody loves to hate him. I love to like the guy. Like it's just one of those. It's like everybody loves to hate Floyd Mayweather, right? It's the same kind of thing with Skip, where I can't hate the guy. I love how he brings the hate out of people. Like it's amazing to me. It's a skill. It's an absolute great skill to have. And I could care less about his takes for the most part because some of them are, or I don't want to say majority, but like some are pretty bad, obviously. But he's entertaining, man. I like it.
No. I know you hate him. I mean. His role is being a troll. Right? He is an ultimate troll. He will double down on terrible takes.
But he is very good at when it comes to picks, which I love. Which is that's more of a personal thing. Like when he makes picks, he's been pretty consistently correct on a lot of things. So I have to give him credit for that because like last year, as an example, not basketball related, but he picked Tampa Bay to win the Super Bowl very early, very, very early, and a lot of people doubted him. And well, what happened? They won. So
that's the one time he was right.
No. Well, I mean, basketball he's kind of wrong sometimes, but other sports he's been pretty good. So anyways, but
you praise him for the times they win, but you forget the times they lose, right?
Well, I don't follow the times he loses, but I happen to make my own discernments based on what he says, but he's been pretty consistent for the most part.
Skips the word. I just say like
I take Skip all day, every day over Zach Lowe.
Yeah,
Zach Lowe to me is like, I wouldn't even say Matt Dillon. Matt Dillon is like I can't stand Matt Dillon.
Well, Matt Dillon's not even he's an announcer.
Look, no, I'm just saying watching someone on TV.
Oh, okay.
Like I just quickly change the channel. I can't stand like when you hear music on the radio and you can't like if you hear jazz or if you hear a cappella, you want to just quickly change that, right? You don't want to listen to that, right? Yeah. It's just like that. That Zach Lowe is like an a cappella to me.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Let me retract. Zach Lowe to me is like a cappella to BY.
Okay, got it.
I love Zach. I love his analysis. He makes me smarter.
My god!
Only in basketball, though.
Do you have a favorite? I mean, is Zach Lowe? Is it Zach Lowe? Okay, Zach Lowe.
Oh my gosh! Total opposite, BY.
Wait. So do you have a favorite, Lee?
I really like Jalen Rose.
You like Jalen Rose?
I like Jalen Rose.
I can't stand
I like Jalen Rose, and I used to like Magic Johnson when he was on I think ABC. I don't know if he's still on it there right now. It was like
you know how long ago this guy hasn't watched TV in so long.
Yeah, when Magic Johnson was on it, I really liked Magic. I like that crew, and I also really like Charles Barkley. And then when I thought about
Charles is very popular. Yeah.
Almost the same kind of hate I have towards Zach Lowe I have for Kenny Smith. That guy I want to punch that guy too in the face whenever he talks. He thinks he knows it all. He talks like he knows it all. And just because he won a championship with Hakeem Olajuwon, he's got to act like he's all that.
He won 2, by the way.
I understand that. So
2 more than Barkley.
Yeah. Just say it.
That is exactly a Kenny Smith right there. What you just said, it was a Kenny Smith right there.
That is 2 more.
And see,
that's 200%. Actually, that's like 1,000% more.
Okay, so I can't. He's another guy I hate on TV. Kenny Smith, Zach Lowe. I like Charles Barkley. I like Jalen Rose and Magic Johnson.
I can see Charles Barkley. I think everybody I don't think anybody dislikes Charles Barkley except for the big old San Antonio. But I think he's probably the most likable.
I like it when Jalen Rose reports. When he reports, he's an attention grabber. And when he talks, you listen. You listen to when he talks.
I'll tell you, he's a good communicator. I'll give you that. He's a good communicator.
And someone attacks him, he knows how to just right away rebuttal whatever you have to say.
I don't like his analytical takes. I'm not a fan of his takes.
I don't know. I find him to be confident, dude.
He's a flip-flopper. He's a bit of I mean, I don't mind that. You can be a flip-flopper, but he's too much.
Your boy, okay? Your boy is Paul Pierce, okay?
I love Paul Pierce. Oh my gosh. Before when he was on ESPN, I loved Paul Pierce. He was so great. He's just
What happened? Is he still on?
He got fired. He got fired.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, he got fired. Well, I mean... Yeah, he got
so wait, is he on any newscast right now? Or
no. He's just chilling. He's enjoying life.
He's polishing his 2008 championship ring.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, but I like him because he's just so unapologetic.
Paul Pierce?
Yeah, and he's a hater. I don't know. He's
a LeBron hater. To
I gravitate towards the haters because they're way more entertaining.
So like what? Like Perkins?
No, Perkins is not a hater.
No.
Perkins is like a teller like it is.
He's a bad taker.
He's a like how do I put this? He's a people pleaser.
No,
he likes to. No, he's a people pleaser, man.
No,
he will always like give these takes that like he will always name drop players or teams.
No, he's more of a
that are
protective of his players, his friends.
Yes,
true,
yes.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like
a lot of times that's what he does. He just backs someone's trying to put someone name down and he'll just back that person up.
Exactly. Yeah, he's
always putting out fryers.
He's not a hater. Like he doesn't hate on a lot of players or teams. Like he's just more like he backs the I guess people that he likes and like teams that you don't hear a lot about, but he'll bring up teams he'll bring up the Raptors, for example, right? Like he
backs the Raptors up though.
Yeah,
he always talks about how Toronto's a nice city.
Yeah,
and all.
He's a nice guy. Like he's just a nice taker.
Do you know who comes to Toronto for Christmas every year?
No,
Drake.
Zach Lowe.
Oh,
his wife is Canadian.
How do you know that?
Because I listen to him.
He follows him. He's a fan of his, man.
His wife's a
I
Canadian.
better. I need to escape.
He comes to Toronto
I'm gonna escape Toronto.
every Christmas.
Every Christmas, I'm gonna
You're gonna
escape Toronto.
escape Toronto.
I don't want to be close to this guy.
He
I'm gonna go-
actually likes Toronto. It's like his
fine.
second favorite city.
That's fine.
You know,
I'm
a
gonna fly
lot
to KL.
a lot of
I'm gonna
NBA,
escape to KL.
a lot of NBA players like Toronto. Actually, surprisingly.
They just don't like playing here.
Yeah, that's the weird part. Yeah, we like to see, but we don't like playing here. So, okay, I get it. I kind of get it. But anyways, yeah, I don't. Yeah, Perkins he's too nice. I don't think he's.
I just think he's a bad taker.
Yeah, he's a people pleaser at the end of the day. That's what I think. But yeah, like I said, I gravitate more towards the haters in these TV talk shows, right? So, but I don't know. But yeah, shout outs to Charles Barkley, man. You know what? You guys know, I think this is his. I think he has one more year left.
Barkley?
Yeah, and then he's gonna retire from.
Really?
Yeah, he said he's gonna finish. Like he's gonna retire from TNT once he turns 60. I think he's got a year left. So I don't know how they're gonna replace Charles Barkley.
You can't.
That's gonna be the toughest. Like whoever.
How long has he been on air for?
Oh, I don't even know. 2 decades.
No.
Yeah.
With TNT?
Yeah, with TNT,
Yeah.
he's
That
been on
sounds
there
about
for
right.
sure, man.
Oh.
He's been on there since like even when he was playing, like he would go on and I think we could check it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he's been with TNT for like 20 plus years, man.
But yeah, I guess TNT is building up their next round of people, right?
And who's that?
With like Candace
don't tell
Parker,
me
D Wade.
I was gonna say, don't tell me D Wade. I don't think D Wade's a very
No,
good.
like none of them are going to be Charles Barkley, because Charles Barkley kind of tells it like it is. He's unapologetic about it, and he's just funny, right? You're not going to replace Charles Barkley, but at least you're just gonna have to find some good personalities. I mean, Shaq is kind of boring, but I guess the dynamic between him and the rest of them to kind of balance each other out. Like, so but you just have to find someone. And
I don't think Shaq will be the same without Charles Barkley there. He probably needs to probably leave too.
Oh, okay, so he's been on there for like 21 years.
wow.
Who, Barkley?
Yeah.
On TNT?
Yeah.
I only really remember him in the last like 10 years maybe.
No, he's
Less-
been there for a long time.
Really?
Yeah,
Like doing that
he's-
show with Kenny
Yeah.
Kenny, what's his name?
Ernie
Smith. Ernie Smith.
No,
Ernie what?
Ernie Johnson.
Johnson.
He just, I
Kenny
can't believe he
Smith,
just
man.
got
Get
that
this
wrong.
guy out of my head.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So
Really?
But yeah, I think this is his final year.
Wow.
I believe this is his final year. So that's crazy, man. Like I don't like the new crew. Like you gotta have someone whose personality is similar to Barkley's.
No, but Barkley's a one of one. Like the only way to replace him is maybe Draymond.
No, I don't know. Well, Jaron's playing, so he's not gonna be joining anytime
but
soon.
when he retires, like he's the kind of guy who kind of tells it like it is.
Yeah, but you need a guy like
Who's
that.
bold.
But like he's just like you need a funny guy like that. Not just tell it like this, but a funny guy. Like because like the other Ernie, and Kenny, they're not really funny guys.
No.
Right? They're only funny because of Charles.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like he's the guy you poke fun at, and he doesn't take things too seriously, you know what I mean? And then Shaq was a very great element when they added him. I think it was so smooth when they added him, and I don't know, like they need someone who can interact well with Shaq, Ernie, and Kenny, but they need someone like the humor is gonna drop. At least that's what I think. Yeah, and that's what I think a lot of people watch it for, not just the analytics or whatever, right? The takes. It's just there's so much humor involved, and it's great, right?
Well, I think the best thing about TNT is that they don't really prepare. They just talk.
Sounds like they're like us.
Yeah, but the thing is,
you know what I mean?
they're basically the first podcast on TV, if that makes sense. Like because the thing is, they don't. So the problem with like let's say like ESPN, like NBA Primetime or whatever, right? Like those shows, they have like a minute to have their take, and then they pass it to the next person. Then they pass it to the next person, and there's no interaction, right? But then with NBA and TNT, all they just talk, they interact with each other. They don't like prep their points beforehand, right?
I think there is some prepping.
I mean, there's a little bit of prep, but it's not like they have to get this point, that point, and they're done. Like they're actually responding to each other.
I think,
and they can call each other out. They call out Barkley, they call out Shaq, or whatever, right? But they do that, and that's why it's entertaining because they're actually having a conversation than a debate, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think so I was gonna say like they don't.
It's not scripted, right?
It's not scripted. That's
it's not
the thing.
scripted, but it's like they're reacting.
Yes,
they're reacting majority of the time. So, but I think because they're also reacting, I think they're allowed to like I think the executives or whoever allows them to just flow with each other.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like they don't need to like it's successful, so keep the game plan going, right? Like they don't need to change anything. But
it makes no sense why other shows like let's say ESPN are not trying that and making it again overproduced, right? Because they need to make their points, and they have to have it match with the video, right?
Yeah, you know why? Disney. I think it's because it's Disney. I think that's what I think because TNT is owned by Warner.
Yeah.
So I think it's just two different.
Well, even before that, it's
standards,
just like,
right? Like
they just have
Disney's a little bit more strict, man. Like they fired Paul Pierce, so I don't know. They fired my boy, man. I don't know what it is.
With reason.
Yeah, I know, but like, yeah. But anyways, like I think they're a little more strict. That's what I'm trying to get at.
But it doesn't make for a bad product.
But like ESPN is already massive, right? So they don't really need to change anything, right? Like,
but they
even if they take
they're getting their lunch eaten out by TNT.
Are they? But they're on different times.
No one cares about watching ESPN coverage.
Yeah, but here's the thing: ESPN's on every single day, and they don't just cover NBA; they cover everything, right? So it's a little bit tricky to.
But this is the network that has NBA, the NBA finals. That's right?
That's true. Yeah. But
and the thing is, you don't care about what any of these people say. No one sits talking about whatever Jalen Rose is saying or whoever's on their halftime. I think I remember someone saying like during like the NBA halftime show, each person had like 13 seconds to talk.
Yeah.
13 seconds. How can you make a point and respond in 13 seconds? You can't.
Well,
why would you listen to that?
Why would they only have 13 seconds?
Because they had like 5 people on the panel, and they had like
too many.
And then they only had like basically a minute to have the show, and then commercials.
Oh, it's just commercials.
So all these people are just there as placeholders, but they're not actually allowed to have a personality.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, a lot of the build-up is on the Daily Show, so obviously Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, but people are tuning in for that. But the thing is, when you're watching like the NBA, but the thing is, people are still tuning into NBA on TNT and watching the after show with those people, right? Who's really tuning into the ESPN coverage? Well, I guess it just goes to Sports Center or something, right? But
yes, yeah. It doesn't like because I think with TNT they have all those what do you call it? They play those games after like. The Nito stat of the night, which is never a stat. It's always just some story. And then what's the other thing they do? Like they just do interesting little games and stuff like that, which makes it. Oh, Shaq didn't fool.
Yeah,
that's a big segment. Like they have good segments that aren't really like they're just not analytical. It's just fun. It's just pure fun. Like, but it's related to NBA, right? Like, it's not really off topic or you know what I mean. So I guess that's why I think it has to do with their producers, man. Like, Warner just probably gave them a little more leeway in terms of what you can do, right? And it just worked, right?
Do you think it's like a trust thing? Like, because they trust that they will be able to produce? Because you're kind of giving them
100%.
power just to do whatever they
Yeah.
more or less what their reins are a little bit looser, whereas ESPN is very, very structured, and if you stray from that, you don't have a shot.
You're like, 100%. I think it has to.
Is there a reason why Max Kellerman left? Did he go astray?
Oh yeah,
or
yeah.
did he just
Max Kellerman was it?
Did his contract just end and then he just wanted to just move on to other things? Do
I
you guys know? Like,
know.
what was the reason why? What was the real reason why Max Kellerman left? The First Take.
I know there was a lot of hate towards him, like
viewers or
like a lot of people just didn't like.
Really?
And I think I heard some. I don't know. Like
I actually like him.
I heard some stuff where like Stephen A didn't like Max Kellerman like as a co-host. So
really,
but I don't know what happened exactly. Maybe there was a contract. Maybe his contract ended and then they didn't want to renew it. But
so maybe they were strict.
I didn't
right?
really. I didn't really. I mean, Max is okay. He's okay.
And and also even with your boy Skip.
Yes, well,
like
Skip left.
Was it because of the strict guidelines from
no,
ESPN, or his contract
ended and he wanted to
Fox.
move on. Yeah,
have his own show, right?
Yeah,
Undisputed is his own show.
Well, I mean, he is the headline, right?
Okay.
Do you really care about Shannon Sharpe?
Yeah,
I do. He makes the show for me.
No.
But the show was made because of Skip Bayless.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Shannon Sharpe was added to that, right?
Oh, is it? Okay, I don't know.
Don't get me wrong. Shannon Sharpe is great. He's a great personality, but I don't know if he would be as great if he was paired with like.
I think Stephen A made Skip, and then Skip made Shannon, but I don't think Skip would be the same without Shannon.
I could agree with that, but I don't agree with Stephen A making Skip. I don't think so. I think.
Well, just because
I think they're both.
Just because Skip is older and he's been around longer.
No. They're both their own.
I never heard of Skip. You've never heard of Skip.
No, they're both their own like.
Have you heard of?
I didn't hear both of them.
Skip.
I didn't hear about both of them.
No, Stephen A.
I didn't hear about both of them.
If you didn't know, now you know.
See, so there you go. I'm just saying, like, I think they're both their own person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they did. They both just worked with They both worked well with each other, but I don't think they both made each other. If you want to say it like that, I don't think one made the other.
No.
Right? Because Skip brought Stephen A's personality out with the like whatever he would be outrageously loud.
I remember watching and hearing about Stephen A before the first First Take show.
I know, but way back
Skip
in the
Bayless.
day,
I only know about Skip Bayless.
I'm not talking about hearing. I'm talking about the way that they made each other, like brought each other's personalities out and made them into personalities. I'm not saying one did it for the other, but both did it for each other.
So then, but why did Skip Bayless leave to go to make his own show then?
Because more money.
Because Stephen A made him so that he's now able to get a contract with Fox.
Well, no, it's because Fox wanted their own First Take, and so they took Skip Bayless.
Yeah,
because Stephen A made him.
No, it's called poaching. Yes, poaching. Have you ever been poached?
I don't know what that means. What's poach mean?
I've been poached before, so I know what it's like.
What's poach? Like headhunted?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't even know how we got into this. I'm just like, but anyways, yeah. So you know what? There's a lot of these great personalities for sure, and I think with going back to I guess TNT and ESPN, like I just don't think. I mean, you're right. ESPN's not doing well, maybe, right? Like a lot of people don't watch ESPN, so maybe they got to change things up.
Well, I mean, they do. They watch First Take.
Yeah.
And then,
First Take is the only show that most people watch, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, and then all the other shows are basically First Take light.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
That's what sells.
What's the morning one that they?
What, The Jump? That was like the NBA one, but then Rachel Nichols is canceled, right? So
no, the one before ESPN, First Take. Like they have a show before First Take. It's with that white guy. I don't remember his name.
What is it? The Firstest Take or something?
No. I don't know. I have to look it up. But
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's not relevant.
No one cares about that.
Yeah, man, I think it's there's a lot of entertainment there, but again, I think we're in agreement that TNT is probably the best out there.
Yeah, for NBA stuff, right?
Yeah, for NBA stuff for sure. Oh wow, we went on a tangent, on a long tangent.
This whole episode was about hating, man.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, you know what? Let's continue this. You know who I actually because we never. It's surprising no one mentioned him.
Oh.
He was huge. He was absolutely huge. And then he got fired by ESPN. He created his own thing, which is The Ringer. Bill Simmons.
Oh, Bill Simmons is
and he's someone that I still follow, but I kind of hate follow him because he's lost his touch. Like, I used to absolutely love Bill Simmons. He was he was really funny. He had some good common sense takes or analysis, or I don't even analysis. You know, he wrote the Book of Basketball, which is a great book. But then as he grew older, his takes just got worse, and he's just really bad. But I still listen to him because he has interesting people around him.
I was gonna say, yeah. Continue.
Yeah, like I listen to his podcast. I listen to a lot of things that he does.
Mm-hmm.
I follow a lot of things that he does. I really enjoy following like The Ringer and the company.
He's got his
built,
podcast,
right?
Bill Simmons.
Yeah, but the thing is, I actually fairly religiously listen to his podcasts, but his takes are all really bad, and he's just gotten really, really old and annoying. But I just listen out of loyalty or just out of.
So this is
the way he speaks and the way he talks and the way he sounds very charismatic.
He's very charismatic, but he's also, again, this is where he's also become a little bit arrogant with age.
I
think so.
To your point, I was gonna say I think it's just a cult following.
Yeah,
I think it's just a cult following.
He has a cult following.
Yeah,
no, but he grew that out of actual like legitimacy.
But he grew it early on. But I think now, like, I don't know how many new listeners he's getting. You know what I mean? I don't think he's getting any new listeners. He's got like a cult following that's just it's just consistent, and there's no. I'm speculating here. I'm not sure, but like I imagine, like I don't listen to Bill Simmons personally, so I don't imagine there will be a lot of new people he's bringing on, right?
I think so, because he's still one of the biggest sports personalities out there.
Okay.
Even though he's gotten, I guess the thing is he's gotten stale because he keeps trying to repeat the same talking points, or same jokes. He continues to use the same jokes from what he used to, but he's very talented in producing things. He's very talented in finding good talent, and so like what he builds around him, but himself in terms of his takes and all that stuff are kind of bad. But I still listen.
Do you listen to Bill Simmons, Lee?
No. I used to like him as well.
Okay.
But I don't hate him or anything. I don't know what happened to him either. But I just he used to give a lot of good takes, and the last memory of me with him is that he's charismatic. The way he speaks, I like listening to his voice.
I feel like he's a LeBron hater. Is he a LeBron hater?
He is.
I think I've heard someone say
he's not a LeBron hater.
No, he's not a hater.
Oh, okay. Then again, I don't listen to him.
He doesn't. He's neutral on it. He'll report it as is.
No, well, I mean, his whole cachet was that he was a fan. He was a fan first, right?
Okay.
So like he built his own thing because he was a fan of the Celtics. He's a diehard Celtics fan,
Ooh.
and so he's kind of a homer. And then he wasn't an analyst. He wasn't a reporter.
So he's just a regular guy.
He was a regular guy, but he wrote like a regular guy. He wrote like a fan.
Okay.
And he built his whole empire on that he had the fan's voice.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just stopped becoming that. He became too high and mighty.
Okay. And then
one guy similar to, actually not really similar to Bill Simmons, but like when you said Bill Simmons, I thought about Colin Cowherd.
Oh no,
I like the way he speaks as well, his voice. And he's he's also very intelligent. He is cocky when he speaks, but not like Zach Lowe.
Oh, I can't stand.
But still, I like his take. I like the when he speaks.
Oh, yeah.
Like I can put up with the cockiness of Colin.
You know, I was gonna say, okay, so I can't stand Colin Coward. I can't stand it.
Coward.
I hate his voice too, man. But
I love his voice.
I just
man.
thought of someone that I really love listening to, Marcellus Wiley.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, he's on Fox. Oh, you guys. Oh.
That's exactly the reason
He's
why.
a football guy. That's why.
Okay.
But anyways, but he talks NBA stuff too. But if you guys get a chance, listen to him. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
No. So I respect Colin Coward. I appreciate the whole thing what you're talking about, like the way they talk and stuff like that. Because the thing is, he hosts a radio show, like a 3-hour radio show by himself.
The Herd.
Yeah.
Is it The Herd?
The Herd with Colin Coward.
Yeah, it's The Herd.
And he's by himself.
Right.
So his talent to be able to host a 3-hour show by himself is ridiculous.
Crazy.
And he's able to sustain this for however many years he's been hosting. That's probably over 20 years.
He's probably talking in his sleep too. Like the amount of content that you have to come up with and just kind of like start talking and not have any silence.
Yeah.
Radio silence when he's talking. You just got to keep going.
Yeah. He's compelling enough to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I like him. I just respect his craft.
Right.
So Marcellus Wiley is on the show.
Nobody cares about this Marcellus. Who's
Speak
this guy?
for yourself. Speak for yourself. That's
exactly.
What it's called.
Speak for himself.
No, because he has Colin Coward on there all the time too.
Oh,
so that's why I was like, I was thought about that. But another guy that I never liked. I kind of liked him. Jason Whitlock. Do you know that? You know who he is. I kind of liked him.
No,
yeah.
No.
He's
know
the
the one guy. So I don't know who it is. So sorry. You want to finish? What you want to say?
No, I was gonna say like he. Again, he was on the show Speak for Yourself as well with Marcellus Wiley. Then I think he got his contract ended and he's doing his own thing. But that show was really good. I really enjoyed it. But anyways, yeah. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
One guy. We're like gossiping about all these guys here.
There's no NBA news today.
But one guy, I feel like I guess he's liked by everybody, and he just fits in with everybody. But he doesn't actually have a true. Like, he's a very nomadic kind of reporter, analyst, whatever you want to call him. Chris Broussard. Like, he just pops up everywhere. Like, he's just... I don't know. Who's
Chris
he with?
Broussard, yeah.
Who is he actually
He's Fox.
with?
He's with Fox.
He's with Fox, but I feel like he's also in with...
Oh, no, maybe not.
He collaborates with Stephen A. He collaborates with...
Yeah, he's on ESPN too. No, I think he's just like an independent.
Yeah, he has
independent,
contracts with everybody, and like he's just liked by everybody. But the way he reports...
He's okay.
I think he doesn't actually have... He's always so new. He doesn't actually bias towards one thing.
Yeah. What's the other guy's name that's always on? Chris Broussard, there's another guy.
With him?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, I gotta search his name up, but he, shoot, I love this guy. He's a LeBron hater too.
Everyone's a LeBron hater, man.
Well, no. Yeah, let me just quickly check it. Rob Parker. That's his name.
Rob. Oh my god.
I love Rob Parker.
He's like the dumber version of Zach Lowe. Like he's the way he talks.
Dumber version.
Yeah, like okay, Zach Lowe's got the analysis, he's got all the statistics and all that.
Yeah.
But Rob Parker, he's a straight out hater.
I love
the way he talks. Is very condescending too.
Do you notice all the guys I like are just
LeBron hater?
No, not LeBron haters. They're just haters in general.
Yeah,
I just gravitate towards the haters.
Rob Parker.
They know exactly. They tell it like it is.
No, they do not.
Know how to
say
do not.
It. They are intentionally looking for like they're unsubstantiated stuff that they talk about, and they're just they're just hating. Like it's not unsubstantiated.
There is always some truth to the hate.
So, like people like Skip Bayless, they do things for the sake of being hated on, right?
Okay, sure. They're trying to get the haters. Right,
so that they can have people interact saying you're wrong.
Yes.
But he does that purposely.
Correct.
I hate it because I hated it so much because it's just like it's based off of BS.
Right. It's not like based off of analytics or anything like that. It's
not even common sense. But he does it just to boil your blood.
Yeah, it's you just got to get the people riled up. You know, that's what you got to do. That's why I love Skip Bayless. I love Rob Parker. Who's the other guy I like? But anyways, yeah, no, it's like it's like I get it. There's an entertainment aspect you need to have. Otherwise, you're gonna be like Zach Lowe or Lowe. I keep saying Lowe. He's not even Asian. He's gonna be like Zach. Everything's gonna be like Zach Lowe on the these shows, right? Just condescending and boring, right? Or you need more. We need more Brian Windhorse. That's what we need.
No, man.
We need more humbleness on these shows. But my goodness, is there any other people we didn't we missed out on or didn't?
Well, give some love to like some actual like basketball players.
I don't like Matt Barnes. I actually don't like him on it when he was on ESPN. He's too like I think he's trying to be too analytical. I hate it. I hate when NBA players try to be way too try to sound like the analysts on like the shows that they're on with.
But
I don't like it.
He recently got a little bit viral because he started telling the truth about the Kings, calling them out for why they're so bad. Because he was saying stuff like they've changed their coaches so many times, they've traded players so many times, but their ownership stays bad. The same.
Yeah.
Right? Why they continue to be bad? Why? Yeah. They've drafted terribly every single year. They've
I don't mind like those type of takes, but like honestly I just find him a little boring too. He's just not entertaining enough for me.
I really like JJ Redick.
Oh, okay,
he was my boy in the NBA.
There's a little bit of
when
bias.
He was on Duke.
There's a little biased here,
but also he's a good talker.
Okay,
he's a good talker.
He's
now on ESPN.
He is very intelligent. I'll give him that. That's as much as I'll give him. That's as much as I'm gonna give him. You're shaking your head there.
JJ Redick. What about JJ Redick? Do you like, BY?
That's his boy, man.
That's my boy.
Miles is Dallas Mavericks.
Well, really? His last year.
Oh, JJ Redick.
Yes,
the guy who played.
No, you're thinking
Orlando?
of JJ Barea.
No. The one that played
for Orlando. Then
he played
then the Clippers, then the Sixers.
He moved around, yeah.
Oh, I thought the last time I thought he was playing for the Sixers. I didn't know he went to Dallas.
Yeah, he got traded to.
Is he retired now?
So he got traded.
Yeah, he's retired now.
Oh. He went to the Pelicans, and then his last year was in the Mavs, but he got injured, so he hardly played.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So
and then he just retired, and now he's on ESPN. But he has a very good podcast.
Yeah, I know his podcast. His podcast is pretty popular for sure.
And like he's one of the better podcasters. There's like some really bad NBA podcasters out there. He's quite good at it.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know if there's any other players. I don't know. Like I don't like Perk.
No, I don't like Perk.
Yeah, I don't really like Perk. Like I said, he's too nice of a guy, but. Just I don't like it, but yeah, I you know what? I don't know if is there any other guys? No, that's it. Well, you know what? I think we can wrap it up with because we literally just spent this whole podcast episode talking about ESPN and TNT and all these hosts.
All because of Zach Lowe.
All because of Zach Lowe. This haters corner was really long.
Dedicated to Zach Lowe. Don't come to Toronto, please.
Oh man, but all right, yeah. So. I guess if that is all, like and subscribe to the video, share this video, let us know who you hate, who you like. If you're a fan of Skip Bayless, leave it in the comment section because you're with me on this one. But other than that, we'll see everybody next week. See y'all.